be talking about my new favorite character, Billy Abbott. Of course, I am your host, Lucretia Lyon, and you can always find me at LACRETIALYON anywhere on the internet, since there is only one. But let's get back to my number one from YNR. And I will admit that I am a bit biased, since I've always been a Jason Thompson fan, and I'm glad he's finally got a character that is front and center with a good story. But he wasn't the only Billy Abbott. David Tom actually originated the role, at least when Billy started getting story and lines. There were several child actors before him, but then there were two short-term Billies in between David Tom and arguably the most iconic Billy, Billy Miller. They were Scott Seymour and Ryan Brown, just to mention. And David Tom came back to the role when Billy Miller left for Primetime and our other soap, GH. But it wasn't the same, so he was replaced by Burgess Jenkins. I personally love Burgess, but he left for personal reasons, and we have been graced with the fabulous Jason Thompson ever since. But Billy's always been a bad boy, hence the George Michael song, and he's a little bit of the black sheep of the Abbott family, if you could really have one in that one. They're not nearly as bad as the Newmans, though. And since Jack grew out of his playboy ways, he's even started to have his addiction issues as a teenager, and they plagued his character ever since for the entire tenure on YNR. Billy's first vice was alcohol, and that of course spawned into gambling later in life. He was even shipped off to Hong Kong as a young lad due to his theft at the Chancellor Estate. Now they send the old guys there. Where is Colin, by the way? But Billy has received just as much as he's got in the pain scale. Most notably, his daughter Delia was killed in a hit and run by Adam Newman, which led to some of Billy's darkest moments. And we can't forget Hurricane Chelsea that drugged him and took advantage of him, plus assisted in framing him for a crime he did not commit. Luckily, he did get Johnny out of that deal. But Billy's life can be pretty much summed up with several DUIs and attempts on Adam's life, as well as his serial marriages to Victoria Newman. Sadly now, with a near-death experience thanks to Noah Newman and a motorcycle wreck, he's doing surprisingly better than in recent years. But I think that might be thanks to his affair with his sister-in-law, Phyllis Abbott. Go Philly. Well, I think that pretty much sums up our spotlight on Billy Abbott. Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow me on social media at LACRETIALYON anywhere on the internet, since there is only one. And be sure to catch the Restless wrap-up here at 6:45 PST every Sunday right here on AfterBuzz TV.